Hey you guys, what's up? So no, you're not dreaming. Yes, I am back with another video. I haven't uploaded a video in 5 months and I'm really sorry for that. A lot has been going on and I kind of was like really overwhelmed and really down and sad and just really going through it. I always told myself that once I start a YouTube channel, I want to be consistent, and that did not happen. So the fact that I let myself down on that put me even further down in the dumps. I just let my problems get the best of me and stop doing what I really wanted to do. I ended up miscarrying, so that really like broke my heart, and I found out the day before Christmas. And then from there, like just life, bro. Just life was really, excuse my language, but fucking with me. Like, it really was like beating me up. So life is still kind of crazy. 2020 has been a hell of a year so far. It's March, so we're not even in April yet, and already it's kind of giving me a run for my money. According to other people's memes, you know, I'm not the only one, so that's great. The good things about 2020, ended up moving into a new apartment. We got a car, so that's really good. But yeah, so with that, everything that I just said, this video is 5 ways to stay positive when you feel like your life is falling apart. I thought this video would be like super appropriate because I refuse to let my situation get the best of me anymore. You have the power to change the situation that you're in, and I know like when you're going through it, that kind of sounds like shut up, like just shut up, you don't know what I'm going through, and I understand, but you really do. And I'm gonna tell you how. Number 1, pray. Now, I know some of you probably do not believe in God, and that is completely, you know, that's your preference, your prerogative, what have you. If you don't believe in God, pray to somebody who you do believe in. And if you don't believe in anybody, then just forget step number 1, okay? This is to people who believe in God like myself. Praying, and it sounds cliche, but praying really does help. Like when you feel alone, just to know that you're praying to somebody who is always going to have your back, you know, cares about your actual spirit, really makes you feel a little bit better. Like, even if you don't have a really good relationship with God and all of that, it's never too late to start, you know what I mean? That's what I've been doing. I've been praying a lot, and I'm not good at praying. I don't really have tips on praying. I just pray however I do. I basically just talk to God like, you know, I don't cuss at him or nothing like that, but I just talk to God like he's a homie, like, you know, like, bro, something has got to give. Like, I'm going through it. Like, you know, I need some help. Guide me, please. Don't just pray when you're going through bad stuff. Pray when you're also going through good stuff. And actually, it's funny because my friend taught me this. Hey, Gabe, if you're watching this. But anyways, I remember I was sitting next to him at work one day, and I had looked over, and he was taking a drink or taking a bite or something, and his eyes were closed, and he was just standing there, like just sitting there, just staring. And I was like, what are you doing? He was like, I'm praying. I was like, you're praying? He was like, yeah, I pray over everything. And I was like, huh. I was like, well, what do you say? And he told me what he said or whatever. So I started doing that too. Like, everything that I eat, everything that I drink, I just pray. When I wake up in the morning, I just pray, you know, and say thank you for waking me up and allowing me to continue this life that you've given me, and just all of that. Like, I mean, like I said, I'm not a good prayer. Some people might find my praying a little taboo. I don't know if that's the right word, but I liked it, so read between the lines. Number 2, listen to inspirational people and quotes. When you're feeling really down in the dumps, and all you're doing is just listening to more negativity or just dwelling or just doing this, it's not making you feel any better. You know what I mean? People are usually on YouTube or their phones like 24/7. Look on your phone, or type into YouTube inspirational people, inspirational messages, inspirational speeches. Do it. Bro, people start out from nothing. People's situations are way different than yours. I know when we're going through our situations, we think we're the only one going through it, and then that makes us feel a little bit more insecure and a little bit more down, because it's like, well, who can relate to me? Whatever. No, that's not the case. Everybody's going through something somewhere. And there's people who do inspirational speeches and write inspirational quotes because they want to help people going through things that they were going through. And by the way, this isn't just for like life problems, I guess. This can also be for like self problems as well. You can pray that you clear your head of all these negative thoughts about yourself. You can listen to inspirational people and read inspirational quotes about, you know, loving yourself and what you should do in this and the third. So I feel like all of these 5 things, they fit into every category. It doesn't matter what you're going through, it just fits. Just listen to what people are telling you and what these quotes are saying, and eventually you'll start believing it. And that kind of carries on to number 3, which is tell yourself positive thoughts. Tell yourself positive thoughts. Because if you tell yourself positive thoughts, even if you don't believe it, you're gonna eventually start believing it. And I know you've probably heard that a million times, but it's true. It's just simply like, I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna get through this. If you don't believe that you're gonna get through it, but you keep saying it, you will get through it. You're gonna eventually believe that you're gonna get through it. For like, I guess yourself, I'm beautiful. I love myself. Even if you don't think you're beautiful, even if you don't love yourself, if you say it enough times, eventually you'll start loving yourself, and eventually you'll be like, hey bro, like, that's me? Okay, I guess I am beautiful, you know what I mean? Like, it's a mind thing. Like, you have to, this piece of hair keeps falling down, and it's really killing me. But anyways, it's a mind thing. If you can get your mind positive, your actions and your body will follow. So really, really be kind to yourself. Just be kind to yourself. So number 4. Okay, I like this one. Don't focus on the bad. And what I mean by don't focus on the bad, I mean, so you understand what the bad is, right? Okay, cool. You're struggling, you need a car, you don't have a babysitter, you don't have whatever it is you don't have. You're going through it, period, basically, okay? That's your bad. You understand that. Don't focus on that. Understand what the bad is and focus on a way to solve the bad. Focus on the solution, not the problem. If you are always focusing on the problem, you're never going to get a solution, y'all. It's not going to happen, period. And you're going to be stuck in your situation forever until you come to your senses and stop dwelling on what is going on. Stressing ain't doing nothing except for causing you more harm in the long run. Stressing can give you headaches. It can cause you to have a freaking heart attack if you stress hard enough. It can affect your well-being. It can affect how you're acting towards your kids, how you're performing at work. It can affect all of that. A negative mind space can affect all of that. And I'm speaking from experience because it affected all of that. It affected everything. And it's not fun. You don't want to live your life that way. You have one life. Why do you want to spend it constantly worrying? I mean, I don't. So understand the bad, but focus on a solution. And then once you have a solution, write it down and put it into play. Now, once you have a solution, cool, figure out how to obtain that, like figure out how to do that solution, figure out what you're gonna do. Okay, cool, boom, I have no fucking money. Okay, I understand I don't have any money. My solution is I'm gonna get money. Okay, how am I gonna get money? Well, I have a job, you know, it doesn't pay well. I could either A, get a part-time job and work 2 jobs, or I can keep this job and then find another job that pays more, and I can put in my 2 weeks notice at my other job, because you don't ever want to burn bridges, because who knows, you may have to come back. And boom, okay, now I'm making more money. Now I don't have to stress so much because now I have more money and I have more income. Okay, cool. Let's see. I need a car. Okay, I don't have a car. I understand I don't have a car. Solution, get a car. Duh. How am I going to get a car? Well, I'm going to work my ass off and I'm going to save enough money to get a car. Do whatever you have to do in order to obtain that car. So it's just like, it's all up to you. Like, that's why I was saying earlier, we have the option to change our situation. We have the option to go from negative thinking to positive thinking, just like that. And by doing that, it will really change your surroundings around you. Before you even know it, you'll be like, oh my gosh, like, huh, life's been good. All I had to do was change how I thought. All I had to do was freaking go for what I want to do. Huh, who would have known? Okay, so number 5, our last tip is surrounding yourself with positive people who care about you. That is so important. It's very important because when you're trying to be positive and change your thinking, it can get hard sometimes, especially when you're around a lot of negative Nancys. When you're hanging around nothing but people who complain about their life, and you're just around people who just complain in general about anything, it doesn't matter what it is, you start thinking on and dwelling on your negativity as well. So that positive thinking, you worked so hard to stay positive for these couple days or weeks. You worked so hard. You've really worked at it. You know, you're not allowing yourself to think negative. You hang out with your freaking friend that you hang out with a couple times and all this, and they're just, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I hate this. Oh my gosh, I hate that. And here you are. Damn. Yeah, I hate that too. Damn. Yeah, my rent is due too. Dang. Yeah, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, no. Cut it out right then and there. No. Because you do not need people like that. When you're trying to, because it's a process to change how you think and to really believe what you're thinking. It's a process to change it. So when you're going through that process, you need to focus on you and your well-being, okay? And if that means secluding yourself from friends who are negative, then you do that until you feel like you're strong enough to hang around them, and instead of them bringing negativity to you, you shine some positivity on them. Once you're able to do that, it's okay to start hanging out with them. I'm not saying you gotta completely like cut them off, but right now it may not be the best time for you to be hanging out with someone like that. Surround yourself with positive people, because positive people will bring positivity into your life. It's simple. Just remember, your situation does not define you, okay? This is not a forever thing. Nothing is forever. If you realize that we're all going through something, it makes your something not seem so big. This world, we didn't ask to come in it, but we're here. And nobody said that it was going to be easy. Nobody said that it was going to be fair. Nobody said that it was going to be everything that you ever wanted at first. So if you just realize that this is not going to be forever, that right there could be the start of you changing how you see things and just how you do things. It really is that simple. I mean, now don't get me wrong, you're gonna have your down days, and that's fine. Cry it out because crying helps. I don't care if it makes you, even if you're a guy, I don't care, cry it out. Crying doesn't make you a loser. Crying doesn't make you less of a man. Crying doesn't make you nothing, okay? Sometimes you have to cry it out. Cry it out, do what you gotta do, deal with it, but wipe your tears, pick yourself up, and continue on. Do not let your situation get the best of you. Do not let it define you, okay? And right now, if you're going through something and you feel like there's no way out of it, you feel like this is gonna be your situation forever, just know that that's not the case. I'm telling you that you are better than whatever you're going through, and that it will get better. If you feel like you need a friend, or if you feel like you need someone to confide in, hey, how you doing? Like, I will leave all my social networks down below. Like, if you can just come across, you can DM me on my Instagram. You can message me on my Facebook. If you have questions, I'm here. Like, I don't want anyone to feel like they don't have anybody. I felt like that so many times, and it sucks. Okay, enough being sappy and all this and all that. Moral of the story, just be great, okay? Just do what you have to do to be great. Today, right now, just tell yourself, right now is the day. Right now is the time. I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna start everything right now. Because your world's not falling apart. It's not. And you know what? Even if it is falling apart, what is made under pressure? I'll give you a couple minutes. Okay, a couple minutes up. Diamonds. Diamonds are made under pressure. You're under pressure. What are you gonna turn into? A diamond. All right, you guys. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. You guys have a beautiful, wonderful, positive filled day. Okay? And I'll talk to you guys later.